Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at Double Trouble from Founders of Michigan. 9.4% alcohol, 86 international bitterness units. Double Trouble was introduced, I don't know when, because I couldn't find out. Bottled on, that number's kind of bent. Okay, I'm going to say June 13, 2014. I was looking at video reviews and everybody kept saying the same thing. It's awesome, it's great, I love it. So it's kind of getting like you're listening to the same video. Anyway, the ingredients, I don't know, I didn't see any list of ingredients. They sell it from July to September. It gets an outstanding score on Beer Advocate, their second highest score. The bros say outstanding as well. 100 out of 100 on Rate Beer. 98 out of 100 for the style. And the most excellent score on the Beer and Me, which would be like an A. I've never had it. I bought this at Stein's Deli. It's part of that 12 beers for $30.90 after tax. And with discount applied, 7% discount applied. So, I'd like to check it out. The other beers I've had from Founders were so delicious. Look at all this smoke. I don't know if you can see it. It was very hot earlier today, but then rainstorms hit. It's still very humid, but the heat has been quite diminished. It's probably only about 80 right now. Not the thickest head, but I guess you'd say an off-white head. And the appearance is your stereotypical IPA, gold orange, lots of bubble streams. Not making much of a crackle. Let's go with the aroma. Like other styles of beer, IPAs and double IPAs have a stereotypical character. They have similar appearance. They have similar aroma, which is rich hop resin, okay? I wouldn't say this is particularly piney. It's just the hop resin. And after drinking so many IPAs in these years, over the years, you just start to say, okay, that smells like hop resin of whatever variety of hops. I had to distill Hoperation Overload, before this one, earlier today, and it wasn't that different really in the aroma. I mean, it was different, but it wasn't profoundly different. It was similar IBU in alcohol, for that matter. That was a solid A. I mean, that was a beautiful beer. This one is more peppery than that other one. I think it has a little more peppery aspect. I'm thinking of black pepper. No, it's not hot, but it just has that feeling I get when I look to the west. Okay, there's sweetness, but it's not as, the difference is starting to show. It's not as sugary as that distill. It's bready. I mean, there's white bread, but it's not as sugary. That thing was like Sugar Town, the Sugarland Express, Okay. Sugar Hill Gang. This one is, it is in the realm of balance, but it's not super balanced. Like, it's pretty hoppy. I mean, if you like a lot of hops, and I'm not saying I don't, I mean, I do, this is one for you. There's a little, and I guess it's coming from the hop resins. I was gonna say like oiliness, not olive oil like with the Anchor IPA. The mouthfeel is medium, not too slick. The finish is on the dry side. the bitterness is coming out. I noticed when I drank the Operation Overload, as I sat down drinking it and writing the written reviews, more of the bitterness came out. It became more of a challenge to drink, which was good because some people were complaining. Well, some people, yeah, on the written reviews were complaining that it wasn't bitter enough. And I think initially it wasn't. And this one is, though. Initially it's quite bitter, which is making me think it's going to get even bitterer as I sit down to write the written reviews. Well, the written review, well, I like it. Is it the best double IPA I've ever had? I don't know. It's certainly way up there with the other ones. People will ask me that sometimes. What's your favorite of the style and all? I don't really know. It's hard to say. There's so many good beers. But, oh yeah, I think I see some. Maybe I see some powdery sediment. The lacing is not as heavy as the distill. But anyway, this is not about comparing it to distill. I'm rating it on its own. And on its own, the worst you could say is an A. I mean, if you were lowballing it and you're saying, wow, it ain't that great, it's only most excellent. That'd be the worst. So it's a most excellent beer or higher, arguably higher, let's be honest. So les bon temps roulé. If you see it, buy it and try it, you're going to love it. Unless you hate hoppy beers, in which case you're going to hate it. Talking about artifacts, I don't have any more, I don't think, but I have old books. Here's Sacco Vanzetti, The Murder and the Myth, by Robert H. Montgomery. It came out around 1961. Fascinating book. It's about the famous, or you might say infamous, Sacco Vanzetti trial of the 1920s. And it is all about how this was trumped up by the left as some great cause celeb, like you see with the Ferguson, Missouri thing now. Like, they're taking a pretty straightforward, and this was probably more straightforward than that, but a pretty straightforward thing, and they made it into like it was some political persecution of these poor immigrants, when it was really a case of these two gangsters murdered a guy, first-degree murder, without a doubt, and they happened to be international socialist, anarchist terrorists, so-called anarchists, and so the left ran to their aid and cried and boo-hooed because they got hung for murder, which they, if you read this book and other books, they obviously committed. Thank you for watching this video production.